Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're watching me from. Welcome once again to Saga Prison Stories. And today I want to talk about HIV and the criminal law here in Canada. Because I found it a little bit different from my perspective or from what I had been taught or what I have been taught during such lessons. And here you can be jailed for not revealing your status under certain circumstances. You have no obligation to tell your partner about your status unless your HIV viral load is uh, between if your HIV viral load is between 200 and 1,500 per milliliter blood copies in blood, then you are not obliged to reveal your status to somebody. But go and research. I may have made a mistake, but I think that is what I learned somewhere one of these days when we had a seminar on such issues. Then I don't remember even during all my tours in the prisons in my country at home in Kenya, where I've ever met anyone who is in prison for not having revealed their status to their partner. If anything, I think I have even seen videos of some people saying that they were so bitter, such that they were bitter after discovering that someone had made them contract HIV and AIDS, and due to this bitterness, they were out on a revenge mission, and they were, sleeping around with all and sundry, whoever came by, and they never revealed their status because they were revenging. They were bitter on why on earth, why did somebody do this to me? So they said, okay, let me also spread it to others. But here in Canada, if you try that and you know that you're at risk of infecting someone, or you are in a state where your viral load is below between 200 and 1500 copies per milliliter blood, and you go out sleeping around, it is risky. You don't use any protection, you don't disclose to the person, then you are in for real trouble. You can go to prison for that, you can be jailed for that. And again, what I even asked this question, that they say that HIV and AIDS cannot be transmitted through kissing. When we were in school, we were taught that kissing is one of the ways that HIV and AIDS, kissing, sharing of needles, and of course others, were ways that HIV and AIDS could be transmitted. But see here, they are saying that once so long as your blood viral load is under 200 copies per milliliter blood for the last 6 months, then you have no legal duty to disclose your status in such a situation. And if you use protection, and I think then you're also not obliged to disclose your status. But I remember even asking the person who was doing this presentation that, what about if what we were taught, that if one has a wound, in your body or in the tongue or wherever, is it not likely? Then they said no, so long as the viral load is below what I've said, below, is it between 500 and 1500 copies per milliliter blood, then no risk. You know, for people like us who had believed and had been taught the other way around, I'll find it very hard to how can I say? I'll find it very hard to go with the fact that you know that kissing a person who is or kissing between two people who are positive is still safe. It is hard for me to believe. But here they say most of the time, whether you disclose, you tell others that you are living with HIV, is up to you. If you know that you are safe, it's up to you to tell them. But again, I've also met a person who has told me that they were in prison here because they did not disclose their status to their partners. And the sentence, again, I think varies, but it can go up to several years of imprisonment, because that is, if you know that you are at risk, your viral load is down, you are at risk of infecting a person, then it is your duty to tell them. And the law here is so different. The legal duty to disclose is yours, is up to you before you become intimate, and you know what I mean by that, with someone who is maybe not HIV infected. Again, as I said, I'm yet to, I can't remember. I have visited so many prisons back home, but I never met anyone. I never found anyone who has gone to prison because they did not disclose their status to someone. So I don't know whether you think that this law should also be passed at home. For those who say that I'm so bitter because somebody else infected me, and then you go and infect somebody else who is totally innocent, who had nothing to do with the person who never disclosed their status to you or to the person that is concerned. I think that, do you think we should revise the law? Do you think it's a legal obligation for someone to disclose to you their status? But there are also many reasons why people don't disclose their status. And one is because you're not sure how people will, you are not even sure how you will tell other people. And also because of stigma, people like stigmatizing others. There is discrimination. Stigma can come because of so many things. People can even stigmatize you for not only for being HIV positive, for many other reasons. Something that could have happened in your life, and they plug it on you for the rest of your life. But what I always say is that the determinant of where you want to go in life, or where you want to go with your life, is you. Let nobody define you. It is God who designed you, and the definition about you that should matter to you is God's definition, and even you yourself. Because if you live for what people will say, then you will not be living for you, you will be living for others. Believe in yourself. Even if you find yourself in a situation like that, know how to live with it. Take everything positively. And as I always say, that your life is in God's hands. Everything that has happened to you, or that will ever happen to you, God knew it. It will never take him by surprise. I think you cannot say, hey, God woke up this morning and he was so surprised that I'm sick. God is so surprised that he knows everything. He knows everything. People who discriminate those who are living, or people who have found themselves living with HIV and AIDS, or people who are living with any other type of burden in their shoulders, Don't discriminate. Don't judge. You are not God. Let God, sorry. George, forgive my tongue. Let God be the ultimate judge. Never make someone feel uncomfortable because of what they have gone through or what they are going through. Because before you die, you don't know you don't know about you. You don't know what might come to you. So people, let's be good to others. Huh? Let's be good to others so that others can also be good to us. That's all I have for today. I hope to bring for you other stories, but remember that if you find yourself in such a situation and you have a partner and they are at risk of contracting HIV and AIDS, please disclose to them so that they make an informed choice. Thank you and God bless you. Have a good day. Today is a little bit cold, but not so much. At least there's sunshine. See you. If you've not subscribed to my channel, please consider doing so. Thank you for those who have subscribed. Thank you for being with me all the time. Thank you for your comments. Kindly comment, and share this video. Thank you. God bless you.